think I was kind of dead there anyways.
The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
I played a Bring It On, so it made it cost 8. It does cost 10 mana. So we have our best card in this matchup, Blood Razor. Played turn 2 Shadow Visions. The thing about here is it's kind of hard to set up a Blood Razor into an Acolyte turn 5. Reason is because if I have Blood Razor turn 4, the Northshire Cleric can already... I Whirlwind it, so it effectively allows him to draw. That guarantees me at least one card from Acolyte. If I played here, though, mostly scared of Mass Dispel. I'm okay with Dustbreaker. I think I like playing it here, just because of how it's hard to just play Blood Razor into the turn 5 Acolyte. I'm definitely happy with this. He spent 2 mana to draw us both 1 card. If we draw 2 cards from this Acolyte and play a Blood Razor, basically we have to use a coin there. Well, I'm always gonna go in. Let's do that first. I might actually try to kill it with Slam Slay the Fishes. Might just be better to burn my coin here. Sleep with the Fishes is really good in this matchup. He doesn't love healing here because if he has Operative, because that's... If he heals, it doesn't have like Talon Priest, let's say, it's a very weak tempo turn. I could Dirty Rat Acolyte of Pain, that'll give me down 8 cards before they attack. It's a little bit risky still. You know what? I like this play. I was thinking of playing Harrison and not attacking on my Harrison plays, right? Because I can save that for later. But the problem with not attacking is I just have way too many cards in my hand. And I'll have... Once I get to Garrosh, I'll be able to activate the Acolyte of Pain spell, little thing pretty easily. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Looks like with a Death, he's playing Control Priest. Played 2 Shadow Visions already. It's controlled, not Big Priest, played Cleric. So just need to find some stuff to do here. Let's go and Rat here, actually. Maybe we'll be able to use our mana. A lot of good targets with Priest, Nether Spite, and Acolytes here. It actually plays a card too. We're not too interested in keeping Rat for the late game. What matters for the late game is the Coldlight Oracles and the double Deadmans. We have double Deadmans in our hand already, so we just need to get both Coldlights in our hand is ideal. 1 is passable, 2 is ideal. Even if we're milling him like 1 card, we might not play a Coldlight just because we want to have like what's more. That's not looking at big picture. Big picture is setting up very specifically here. Ooh, I need to dump a card. I might just dump a Whirlwind here. Cycle this. So one of our priorities here... Oh, can we actually just do this? I think we can't kill anything, but it's fine. I'm gonna kill first in case it's Tar Creeper. Actually, he's not gonna have Tar Creeper, huh? Our priority right now is dumping Scourge Lord, dumping Skulking Geist if we draw it, if not, whatever. Then dumping, let's say, we might want like 1 Sleep of the Fishes. Probably no Acolyte Pains, Whirlwinds, anything like that. Probably only need 1 Bring It On this matchup. He might be running Mind Blast, his version. It depends, but almost certainly it's our goal is to dump her hand. Still taking 10 this turn. It's fine. I was thinking of brawling here, but if I had another Dirty Rat, we already played both. Otherwise, just go for the attack here. What deck are you most excited about playing new expansion? I'd say like Tempo Shaman, Tempo Warrior, Combo Shaman. I think Aloneth Aggro Mage will be pretty good. Can we dump our hand here? We can always dump some amount of Bring It Ons, right?
Let the pain speak to me.
No execute. I would prefer to execute over Shield Slam here.
I must choose.
Save the charge, it's pretty good. This game definitely looks like my victory here. We're set up pretty well. 2 Bring It Ons in our hand. Since he's not doing much here, just wait around. I don't see a reason to... I really want to play the Blood Razor before. We don't want to cycle back the Blood Razor, right? It's gonna be hard to dump the Brawl. I would say if it's not possible, then it's not. But anytime we can dump the Brawl, we probably should. It seems like we have way too much removal. We don't need that much removal. I have 2 executes in my deck as well. I think Brawl is no way we want. That's too heavy. Too. Once we start collating, we don't want to spend 5 mana on Brawl. If anything, we just keep like executes and sleeps. Shield Slams, they make much more sense.
Meddlesome insect.
Let it be this funnel cake.
That's a card we want to dump. So we Hero Power, Shield Slam, play the Geist. A little bit harder to dump the Brawl out now. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Pints. Bunch of hordes in his hand, probably. If he's running Pint, he's probably not running Mind Blast. The Mind Blast list during runs Dragonfire and Psychic Scream.
I must choose.
Stump this. Hopefully it works. Do we lose it?
I must choose.
Okay, well I guess we're done here. We went with 1 because we need to draw to execute.
Let me change your mind.
Double sleeve should be fine as well here.
Injured?
So this will be his last turn of 8 damage.
I must choose.
Alright, bunch of Bring It Ons is fine for later. It's not ideal, but we might want to just spam these before the Dead Man's, because we don't want our deck to be a bunch of Bring It Ons. We're trying to get our... It's kind of weird what we did. Okay, good. If he has no more minions, it's perfect. Because then he's not pressuring us, so we just wait around. It's fine. If he keeps pressuring us, that's when it becomes hard. Because we had a bad brawl, and then Nozdorm made it a bit hard for us. Oh, that's a good draw for him. Because we still have two Coldlights in our deck, and we have another Bring It Dead Man, so we can go infinite here. He might have Bring It On here as well. Or not Bring It On, he might have Dead Mans from this. So that doesn't mean we can't win. But it does mean that it's a bit trickier. Because ultimately late game's still on our side. He's not going infinite. It's just he has shuffles 1x. Alright, let me read chat. Sorry, I was I was too busy with Nozdormu. Noz only had 7 health, 1 whirlwind from hero power to double fish range. What? How did you do that math? Oh yeah, I mean if it's 7 to begin with. But if you healed to 8, that's not true. I think he healed it. Alright, so here we have a decision to make whether we want to, like, generally speaking, this is all based on probability, right? Because our goal is to simply make our entire hand, as much removal as we need, and then basically 2 Deadmans, 2 Coldlights. Based on probabilities, just trying to explain this real quick, I think it's better for us to wait for both Coldlights. We only have 4 cards left in our deck. If we can guarantee both Coldlights, because the moment we Deadmans, we shuffle all this like junk in our deck, in a way. He almost certainly has Deadmans now. It's a bit scary because if he has 2 Deadman's hands here, then actually we can't win anymore. At least it might be like a tie if we hold our execute and then we just kill everything. It doesn't really change the way we play. Although it does mean that we do want to hold the execute here, because we can go for a tie if he has 2 Deadmans, and then if we kill every minion... Actually, is it a tie if he has more minions? I'm not sure. I guess it depends. If we can draw our execute at the same rate he draws the minions, it can be a tie. But otherwise, I think I can't win, just because if he's infinite and we're infinite, we can't actually kill him. Maybe we can get him like in a weird situation, just like the Warrior Mirror. You can still technically win if they get unlucky and you mill their right cards with Coldlight. So I might play 1 Bring It On here. I'm not sure about the mana considerations, right? Because when I go Deadman's double Coldlight, it's already a bit of, yeah, I think I want to use some of these, maybe even 2. Isn't it most armor wins? I don't think so. Or I know so. It's not like that. It's just the game blows up after 50 turns in fatigue or something. Like after 50 turns, both players die and it's a draw. Yeah, if he has 2 dead men's hand, you can still burn one with the oracles. That's right. That's like the only way I could actually like win in that situation. It's very unlikely that they get 2 dead mans over the course of the game with operatives. That's like a corner case. Yeah, that is tournament rules actually, but that's not how ladder works. They actually implemented that for tournaments because they didn't want a 4-hour game and then it's a tie and then replay it. It's smart he's dumping his cards so that I can't mill his dead bands. That's assuming that he even has both. The thing is, it's very likely because my deck was pretty small when he operatived either time. Just wait for our last Coldlight still. We guarantee to go off next turn because our last 2 cards are Slam and Coldlight. I'd say Slam is whatever, we just drop that. I want to save the Execute again because I need to shuffle back Executes with Deadman's. Or else I will auto lose to the double Deadman's.
Meddlesome insect.
Oh no, he does have 2 Deadmans. That means he drew the other one too. Right, because you would only ever Deadmans with the Deadmans in your hand already. I guess we're thinking of tie or a way to mill. How many Coldlights can we play in one turn? Not enough to mill anything here. We can't play 3 Coldlights in one turn, only 2. Conserve resources here.
Of cards.
This is the the deck we want. Good thing we saved Execute to go for a draw. Hopefully his hand that he kept shuffling with is very heavy, like not that many minions, right? Because we need to draw Execute to kill these big minions. I could just slow this down. You know what? I think a good win condition for me is to use this one Execute here. He might not have any more minions that he draws for a while. And then we basically make it so that he has a bunch of spells that he can't play. What are those? Pain? Death? Potion Mad? No.
I must choose.
Basically we want him to bloat up his hand size so we have potential milling one. Oh yes! There we go. You see that? I think we wait. It's a thing. If we play triple Coldlight, we only have 4 cards left in our deck. We will take some fatigue damage. And then we'll have 1 more Coldlight. One thing I could do is just play... Oh no, I don't have 2 Deadmans, right? If I had 2 Deadmans, I can just Deadman this turn and then next turn do all the Coldlight Oracle stuff. Let's save only 1, bring it on here. We want 1 maybe in case we need it, but not any more than 1. We have 1 in our deck as well. Yeah, our best top deck is Deadman's because... Oh no, okay. Again, he's not able to play anything. That's so good. That's what we want. I think we're still waiting because... I mean, I could play Coldlights here, but unless I... Actually, wait. Next turn, we're guaranteed to go off. If we play 1 Coldlight... Actually, we can play 2 Coldlights here and guarantee that we take 1 fatigue. That's okay, right? And then we can play... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This is our chance. Oh, too bad we didn't get to bring it on. I mean, that's fine. We take 1 fatigue.
I'm out of cards.
I milled 1. Now I need a dead man's here. Alright, the question is, I should probably use 1 bring it on here first, because I don't want 2. There we go. We still didn't mill the card we wanted. We'll see. Oh, I still didn't mill it. We didn't mill it. Oh, interesting. We got another try. So we can't play Deadmans until we draw our Deadmans.
My hand is too full.
I'm out of cards.
Actually, we can play the Bring It On first. We just want to get rid of that completely at this point. Oh, we have another one. Oh, well, yeah, we'll do our best. I didn't mill anything, huh? I mean, I didn't mill his stuff, I think. He has both in his hand. So we try again? So we try again now. It's like another... Wait, what? Oh, he's trying to dump that. Dump all his mind controls. Is he just gonna die? He took 1 fatigue here. I can only play 2 Coldlights this turn. Oh, wait, no, I can technically play 3 Coldlights this turn. 2... Why, he's dead! 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7.
What now?
We have to draw a Coldlight. It's impossible for us not to, right?
I'm almost out of cards.
He royally messed up.
Out of cards.
He was greedy to try to get rid of his mind controls before playing his Bring It Ons.
Garrosh versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun.
Victory or death!
The thing we learned the most about Q Block is it's incredibly important to break up their tempo. What that means is because I guess it's really important for this deck to have Harrison against Q Block, because without Harrison, generally speaking, controller cannot actually kill everything that Q Block throws at you. It has to be a combination of like milling some of the cards of the Coldlight and breaking up their combos. So you can't, like, what I did was I played the Coldlight Oracles on a turn where he had a lot of cards in his hand, but I left up the Lackey. It's hard for me to get multiple cards with Acolyte with this hand. I wonder if I'll wait for a Whirlwind or not. He might Spellbreaker it. It's a disaster. I think I'm gonna wait, because he might life tap plus Mistress of Mixtures here, and then I'll play Acolyte after. If I play Acolyte here, he just won't life tap and won't play Mistress of Mixtures.
Side effects? No. Trust.
I want to bait him to play this so I can play the Acolyte. That'll force him to Hellfire it.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Let the pain speak to me.
Let me see if Force responds to this, because we have no way to actually Whirlwind ourselves with this hand. How many cards do we have? We have 8 cards. If he plays a weapon here, we're gonna actually lose a card, right? We draw to 9.
What now?
In fact, we'll lose a card even if we play a card. But I'll just play this. It makes it a little bit easier. Like, if he plays the weapon. This doesn't mean he doesn't have the weapon, right? Because you really want to stop him from drawing cards.
All will serve.
Yeah, so we're still going to lose a card, but it'll be better than losing 2 cards. Unless we draw Shield Slam here, or Whirlwind maybe. Then we don't lose anything. Okay, nice. This is the first step of us beating Cube Block. I think this matchup's really hard. Second step is to disrupt their lackeys. First step is to disrupt the weapon. I guess it doesn't matter if it's first or second, but those are the steps. Geist is really important here, actually, because Geist can stop some of his combos. Last game we lost to Cube plus Faceless, which it doesn't stop, but it stops Cube Geist, or it stops Cube Pact, if we can do that. I want to probably play Garrosh next turn and swing so he can... actually, no, let's play this instead. Although, actually, we don't need to play the Geist until he plays the Lackey, right? Because once he plays the Lackey, then he can combo from it. And we want him to draw more 1-mana spells that he can't use. Well, it goes the same with us. We have Whirlwinds and Shield Slams that we don't want to draw. It might be better for us guys here, actually. We have 3 1-mana cards that we don't want to draw. He only has 1 or 2. And just develops a minion on board as well. Mickey Mouse 78, thanks for the resub. What class are you excited to play on Thursday? I'm excited to play Shaman a lot in particular. Paladin Mage, I guess. I'm always excited for Mage, it's my favorite, but I don't think Mage is particularly going to be pretty strong. I don't think it's anything special here. I'm going to pass up my Scourge Lord turn. Oh, no, it's perfect. For some reason I thought we couldn't kill it, but we can kill it with Scourge Lord.
What now?
Because we do not want him cubing, right? That's how we disrupt Cube Block. I didn't think I could kill us without execute. Here is a Crowfist. Welcome back. You have 2 milled one. What does that mean? 2 of what?
Darkness.
You might have a bunch of Doom Guards stuck. Trying to cycle here. We're just gonna cycle again. It's not necessary. We're still executing, but... Actually, for always executing, we should have done that. Or no, we do it on this guy. Actually, we can't do that play. We can't Whirlwind with the Dire Growth's Jailer. If we play the Jailer, we can't attack. Or we can't Whirlwind. Because we don't want to give him the option of suiciding his Woodwalkers and playing Gul'dan. He can suicide all but 1. That's a pretty juicy play for him. Otherwise, he can only... Yeah, I think I still play it.
I must choose.
But we can't Whirlwind here at all. Now he can only generate not 4 minions with Gul'dan. The delay is real. I was having the Geist, the 1-mana cards, Mill Shield Slam. Yeah, I milled one, then I still had 3 more, right? One shield slam, 2 whirlwinds. We're almost getting there. 8 cards left in our deck. We have 1 Coldlight and 1 Deadman's that we want to draw before we go ham. Okay, good. See, this is why I didn't want to play anything like that. I don't really want to play Dirty Rat because I'll pull his Doom Guards out. Let's do it later. We're not taking that much damage from this. I need to play 2 cards here. I guess it'll be Execute Bring It On. I don't really want to play Bring It On. What if I just play a rat here, actually? That's pretty smart, right? Play as a 2/6 taunt. Because in reality, I could rat the Doom Guard and then Brawl, but it's hard for me to even play Doom Guards since I got the Skull. Like, he's gonna have to mill or discard 2 cards to play it. I really don't want to Bring It On because it allows combos with Cube Pack Doom Guard. Like, you can even play Doom Guard with 3 mana Cube Pack. I really don't want to open myself up to that stuff by playing and Bring It On here. But I do need to play to go up to 7 cards in my hand because of this Acolyte of Pain, right? He can draw me 2 cards and I'll naturally draw 1. So I needed to go down to 7 here. Yeah, this board is nothing special. It's definitely not worth brawling. He basically just traded it all off. Brawl's like my last resort. Okay, he doesn't have pack, but again, that's what I mean. I mean, like, Cube Faceless, you know, or Cube Prince 3. It's the same thing. It's still combo stuff. And you can, I believe you could do all of that if I play Bring It On. Much easier.
Bring the pain.
I don't need to go infinite. I wonder if I just Deadman, Coldlight, Oracles starting from here. We are leaving up some scary guys. Alternatively, Hero Power so the fishes kill that, or just swing. Actually, no, we can kill it anyways. Okay, perfect.
I must choose.
I ain't talking.
Who dares summon me?
The thing is, this is scary to Faceless, but since it's Void Lord and not Doomguard, it's not absolutely mandatory for me to kill. If this was storing Doomguards, that's how I lost last game. But Doomguards is way, way scarier than Void Lords. I can actually get milled by 1 this turn. I couldn't find a way around it. Okay, yeah, so we need to kill this. Oh, he didn't even... This is storing Doomguard. Oh no.
Bring the pain.
This is... I got a little mixed up. It's actually kind of nice that he's full, I guess. I was hoping that would die, so he doesn't have a faceless target, but now he's gonna be able to faceless that.
Tremble before Taldaram, mortals.
At least this is post Gul'dan, meaning he doesn't res the Doom Guards after. I need to find a way to kill everything though. Or not. I think we want Bring It Ons at this point.
What now?
I have one of these. I guess I don't want to draw the Blood Razor is all.
I must choose. For me.
Might have been better for me to not play this Coldlight Oracle. Because he can trade into it. I guess it didn't matter too much there. All those Bring It Ons.